Well, hello, and welcome to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I'm gonna die edition. I'm your host, Yeoman Hero, and it's been a while, hasn't it? I don't have any excuse, but I have started getting more videos up on YouTube, at least. So, you know.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
Your people aren't very welcoming.
What sort of welcome do you expect when you break into our homes and kill one of us? You see, this is why we do not like visitors. They are not like us. They will do us harm if we let them.
It wouldn't have come to this if you'd been more helpful.
And now you try to shift the blame. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven. Now let's see.
Oh, let's see about that, shall we? You need to get rid of this guy. Also need to figure out, I suppose it's just these guys? Okay. You do the Dreadhowl. Hitting shot. Keep him in place. You do this. Yeah, it's coming back to me. All this stuff. My Okay, I don't know why you're not attacking. Okay, now you are dead. And now you're being stupid.
I tried to be merciful. Let's make this quick. As you say. It is done.
Yeah, that was unexpectedly easy. Kinda thought that would go in another direction. But you know, somehow this game has not been that difficult to get through for me. Specifically boss fights, or fights that I expect to be a pain in the butt. Those things have somehow been incredibly easy.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Thank you. But yeah, I have noticed that whenever I come up to a fight that I expect to be a pain in the butt to deal with, it turns out to not be so hard. Which, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying, for a game series that I specifically called I'm Gonna Die Edition, due to the fact that I expected to die a lot, due to the fact that I'm playing the hardest difficulty setting in the game,
I could do that for you.
I kinda expected a little bit more out of it. Like, the most deaths I've gotten have been from, like, fights that I wasn't prepared enough for. Okay, I need to remember. Oh, right. Where are you at? Ice arrows or fire arrows? Let's go with the ice arrows, because I've got a whole bunch of those. Also...
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it.
Brother Genitivi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
Yeah, I'm an elf. I don't see many of those, many of us running around out there. Did you find the urn? No, are you alright?
What do you think? Weeks of scant food and water, the torture. Oh, I've never felt better.
Really?
No. I apologize. I shouldn't be rude. You're here to help. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
When can you help?
I can set the leg and ease some of the pain, but he'll need a lot of rest in order to heal.
I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
No, we need to get you back to Denerim, where it's safe. Actually, no. That would not be his first response. Hector has dealt with crazy Arl's sons who decided to kidnap and rape friends of his because they see elves as property and not as actual people. And not to mention, Brother Genitivi was originally in Denerim. These people found him because of his research, so it's not exactly safe at the moment. Not to mention the fact that currently Loghain is trying to incite civil war. Well, not really. He's just trying to become leader of Ferelden. Because he doesn't want the Orlesians to come back, because he's got some kind of a conspiracy theory going on. Are you insane? You're hurt.
Broken ribs be cursed. I'm not abandoning decades of research.
It is best for all of us that you return to Denerim. You need rest.
Oh, you say that now. But how will you enter the temple? Do you know how to unlock the door in the mountain?
I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Are you sure? I did not know about the key till I heard Eirik speak of it, till I saw what he did with it. You dealt with Eirik. Did you find a medallion on him? The medallion is the key.
This medallion?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you.
No, tell me how to open the door.
This has been my life's work. To have come this far, only to have to turn back. I couldn't bear it.
You cannot deny him this. We would never have found this place without him.
He can see it when he is well, and no one is out to kill him.
I suppose you're right. I would never forgive myself if something more happened to him.
Logic,
I think it's
Liliana.
best that you return to Denerim, brother. I'm sorry.
Very well. Since you will not let me help, I will return to my home in Denerim. But first, the medallion. It is not a solid piece of bronze. It can be manipulated like so. And there, a key to open the way.
How will you make it back to Denerim?
I'll be able to make it to one of the trade routes. From there, I'll be fine. If you find the urn, you will return to Denerim to tell me about it, won't you? I would dearly love to hear about it. Make a smile fortune on you, young one.
Yes, young one. The one that was smart enough to realize that you are injured and should not go up to the mountain. which is really funny because I never really went down that line of reasoning. I was just like, okay, sure, you want to go see the ashes? But I feel like at this point, Hector's probably thinking, this old man is injured and he's going to slow me down. Oh, look, a codex. I haven't remember reading one of those in a while. Where are we at? Urn of Sacred Ashes. Completed tech. Okay, characters. Brother Ferdinand Genitivi. As it is the duty of all true sons of the Chantry to make the chant heard from every corner of the world, I made it my mission to find as many corners of the world as possible. The Maker can hardly expect us to do one without the other. Excerpt from In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Brother Genitivi is one of the Chantry's most well-known scholars, primarily on the basis of the stories he has published, which many of his contemporaries dismiss as fanciful, of his travels across the length and breadth of Thedas. His travels, and rather too curious nature, led him to a study of folklore, which gave him the notion that he could track down the most debated of all artifacts, the Urn of Sacred Ashes. He announced that he had found what appeared to be the trail of the urn, left in the legends of the regions through which it had passed from Minrathos on its way into hiding. And he appears to have been right. The final resting place of Andraste lay at the summit of a remote mountain. He returned to Denerim a little worse for wear, and was granted funds and manpower to mount an expedition to study the temple in which the urn is kept. Open Sesame.
By the shifting skies of the Fade, this is magnificent.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Meh. Shifting skies of the... I don't even know what you're trying to say when that makes...
Yes.
Give me that sealed letter. Oh, look, another codex. Open Sesame. You asked, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of the riches, but never the names. Never where they supposedly spent their wealth. I heard the same tales as the lad in Denerim. Felt the same pull, but it's a lie, son. They may paint a trail, but once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you? Unsigned letter, father to son. Unbound. I don't even... Unbound. It's one of the quests. The many side quests in the game. Oh, hi! I forgot about y'all. Y'all don't look to be too ferocious.
Sometimes.
Bookshelf. Potions. Private documents. Tabby-doo-dah. Press tab button. It will show you where the secrets are kept. Why am I singing in this video?
Now let's see.
Where are y'all at? Exactly.
20.
I don't like these. I do not like these at all. These guys are annoying as all get out. Doo-doo. Yes, these guys. I hate these guys. The Reavers.
Yes. Very well.
Seriously, Alistair?
As you say,
I never liked this part.
now we go into battle. Enough. It is too much.
As you like.
I completely forgot about that one Reaver that I remembered, or I lost track of him, really. Anyway, had I not lost track of the guy, I would have noticed and done something about him. I don't like this. I've got very few injury kits right now. Okay, what's in this side room? One big stinking hunk of nothing. See. All right. Quick save.
All right.
Ah, can't unlock. I think that's the way back.
I'm off.
Okay. Take Forgotten Verses. Quest. Guess not a codex then. This, however, yep. Codex about the old gods. Dumat, the dragon of silence. Zezekiel, the dragon of chaos. Toth, the dragon of fire. And Dorel, the dragon of slaves. Euthemiel, the dragon of beauty. Ezekiel, the dragon of mystery. Lusikan, the dragon of night. There were 7 old gods, great-winged dragons that were said to rule over the ancient world. The Chantry maintains that they are responsible for the original sin, that they turned humanity away from its true creator through deceit. Humanity's faith faltered, and thus the Maker turned away from the world, but not before trapping the old gods in eternal prisons beneath the earth as punishment. Scholars assume that the old gods must indeed have been real at one point, but most agree that they were likely actual dragons, ancient high dragons of a magnitude not known today, and impressive enough to frighten ancient peoples into worshipping them. Some even claim that these dragons slumber as a form of hibernation, not as a result of the Maker's wrath. Regardless of the truth, legend maintains that even from their underground prisons, the old gods were able to whisper into the minds of men. The Archon Talcian, first of the Magisters, claimed to have contacted the old god Dumat, used the blood magic. Dumat taught him to attain incredible power and to enter and declare himself the ruler of an empire. In return, he established the first temples worshipping the old gods, and the dragons became equated everywhere with imperial power. To date, 4 of the old gods are said to have risen as corrupted archdemons. Dumat, the first and most powerful, was slain at the Battle of Silent Fields. Zezekiel fell at the Battle of Starkhaven. Toth died at the Battle of Hunter Fell, and Hendorel was felled by Garahel, the legendary Grey Warden, at the Battle of Aisley. The archdemons have been identified only after years of argument among scholars, and to this day it is unclear whether the archdemons were truly old gods and not simply dragons. All that is known is that the Darkspawn hunt for them deep underground. If they are truly the old gods, as many scholars believe, then we have only 3 blights remaining. When all the old gods have risen and been slain, however, what will happen? Will the blights end forever, and humanity earn forgiveness from the Maker at last? We shall see. From the Old Gods Rise Again by Sister Mary, Chantry Scholar, 850 Blessed. Ancient texts, Scroll of Banastor, Codex updated. However, the Fade is the first of many steps. For the others, the Fade dwell. In the Fade dwell creatures both foul and fair, but all plague mankind with lusts and prides incalculable in our waking hours. Our power attracts them, and for good reason. Our unique bridge between flesh and dreams is one way they can enter the realm of flesh. To begin the path to true power, court these poor, terrible creatures and best them. Force them into servitude, or pledge your heart to them. Either way, you gain immense power and the means with which to tear holes in the world. Below the text scribbled on the margin are arcane symbols drawn with blood. Essentially, I have found a whole bunch of people playing with fire. Also, there's a chest on the other side of this thing.
I'm off.
It's locked.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Ah, I see you can. Onwards! We're at that point where... Probably gonna need to save it a little bit. This isn't as long as my usual sessions. However, it's late. Really late. So, should really get on that thing we all like to call sleep. So, let's get to that. Right. I'll see you all next time.